Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Bray-Lynn, HBCU Campus Baddies CEO, and I am going to a pool party today. I just got invited by this girl that I just met at an influencer dinner that I went to for this dating app called Rivet, and if you're in Charlotte, you can download it, or I believe if you're in Florida, you can download it as well. But this is not an ad. I just wanted to say that because it goes into today's topic, which is, am I really not a girl's girl? I don't really know if I'm considered a girl's girl, but we're gonna do my makeup and just process my thoughts. It's been tough, like my whole life, making friends, making girlfriends. I'll give you a little backstory. So I grew up a military child, for one. That really means that I moved around a lot. With moving around a lot, I learned to adapt a lot. One of the best things I learned was that people really are the same. Like, if there's a popular girl at one school, the next school will have a different popular girl, and like she got totally different characteristics, and there's not one definition on what's cool. Like, I learned that at a really young age, and that really helped with my confidence. Some of my friends from middle school and even high school are my long-time friends. When it comes to making girlfriends specifically, I struggled a lot in college, like I did. Me and my roommate from college, my freshman year roommate, can we pause for a second and look at this bikini top? It's so cute. It's from Walmart. Walmart has a lot of cute ones, but yeah, not sponsored, just saying. Like I was saying, I struggled a lot in college with making girlfriends. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to struggle with. I don't think it was necessarily me. Like, I just had a hard time with groups. Like, I've always had a hard time with groups of people because group dynamics can sometimes be hard to navigate. I've always done better with individual friends. Like I said, I met my college roommate freshman year, my roommate of freshman year and sophomore year through Twitter. And we kind of built our relationship individually, not based on a group or anything. We did end up having some of the same friends, as far as in our group, but not just girls, guys too. So, you know, we were kind of the same in the fact that I think we both prioritize individual relationships with people. When it comes to being a girl's girl now, I've tried to not limit myself. I put myself in environments that I will be more likely to make female friends at. And so that goes into me working at Twin Peaks. I worked at Twin Peaks for about 6 months before I moved to Charlotte. And I've met one good girlfriend there. We're still friends now. And the other girls there were a little bit younger than us too, or like just the vibe was different. So sometimes it's hard for me in groups, like I said, because I'm such an individual person and I don't follow the leader well. Like, I do not follow the leader. I barely listen to anybody. So it's hard for me to listen to authority. I do struggle with that. But think of authority, I don't think of my friends when I think of authority. So sometimes those dynamics are really hard. Having a non-judgmental friend is so important because I like sometimes just say whatever. And like my guy best friend, I don't normally have a problem with that with him. And he'll say some stuff too that is probably problematic, but we give each other the grace. And sometimes I feel like girls don't give each other that. Like, I need a friend that's really gonna just let me say whatever and run through my emotions, and we can come back and talk about it later. Like, I'm not gonna judge you in the moment based off how you feel. There's just something about having a safe space. And I haven't found that with a lot of women, but there are some women that I have really found that with. What you should and what you shouldn't do. Like, there's a lot of rules to being a friend, to being a girl's girl, that I think are a little bit outdated, or like just don't apply to everybody. Like, okay, for me, when I go out to the club, it's kind of like a movie. Like, I like to feel like it's a movie. I like to, you know, try to get drinks. Like, I'm not gonna just completely ignore men in the club, especially if we don't have a section. Like, if we don't have a section, then I'm working the floor, because I didn't come out here to spend money or none of that. Like, I came out here to look good, and I came out here to get money spent on me. I was out with my friend one time, and we like met these girls at the bar, and the girls were cool and stuff. I think some of them might have been bi or lesbian, but that don't matter to me. One of the girls, we just met, and a guy was coming up to me, like talking to me. And I know there's a protective thing about it, so I'm not like totally against it. But like I said, I be trying to work the room. And so the guy comes up to me, and I'm chit-chatting with him. She like moves her body.
The nigga swung his body to the side and
in front of us, like moves her body. And like blocks him, and I'm like, dang, like what? Like, and another time, like I was with my homegirl, and she didn't know the guy I was talking to, but the guy I was talking to was literally like one of my close friends from college. Like he would never, like he's a great guy. And she came up and like knocked his hat off his head. And she was drunk too, but it was just like, oh my gosh, like let's chill. And I don't know if that doesn't make me a girl's girl or what, but I have an eye, like I watch my friends, and you know, if I feel like the vibes are weird or dangerous, I move us, or I tell the guy to leave me alone. Like I can speak up for myself. But I'm not an I hate men type of girl. Like I don't hate men. I think men can be useful for stuff like that. Now I do run HBCU Baddies, and so with my business, I met a lot of different women, a lot of different young ladies in college and stuff. And I can say like that being in this business has made me more of a girl's girl than anything else. And in the way that I really want to see women succeed, because now that I'm graduated, like things that are important, like the freaking wage gap between men and women, like that's something I'm passionate about. That's something that I feel like I will always be a girl's girl and an advocate for, because we're so smart. Like we're smarter than men a lot of the times. We're capable, just as capable, if not more capable than them. And so that's one of the things I advocate for, is just women get an education to the max. Like go get your master's. If you got money, go get your doctorate. Like, so like I said, my business has made me more of a girl's girl than anything else. The girls that I'm close to and the girls that I love and that I met are really girls because we don't put expectations on each other. Like I don't expect my homegirl to do this or do that, or act this way or act that way. Like I let her be her freaking self all the time. My best friends, like all of that. And like also, like I said, I respect where they are in life. Like respect is the biggest thing, you know? And then there's the little petty things that you might deal with, like, you know, but a lot of it just goes down to character. I think character is so important. Sometimes we get so caught up in friendships about, you have to agree with me to the T, like we can't disagree and all. Like no, we can disagree, except for on things like basic human rights. But no, like we can disagree all day long, as long as the respect is there, and as long as, like, as my friend, I want a friend that wants to stay educated. Like that's a big thing for me. Like we can't be friends if you never want to learn from me, because I have my own experiences, and I'd be like, girl, I've been through that. Like I could teach you, or I could, you know, just advise you how to get through A, B, C, D. Also grace. Can we give each other grace? Girl, I done been cut off by girls after one little thing, and men, and I've literally seen this happen, where they will give a guy 5,000 chances, and me, as soon as I do something that may not align with who they thought I was or whatever, expectations, that's another thing we gotta get rid of. But as soon as I do something, I'm cut. And it's like, what? Like, no. I want all the chances that he got. And I'm a very grace person. I give a lot of grace, like to men, to women, to everybody in my life. So that's why I really like be expecting the same, but you can't really expect the same these days. That's what I've learned. I understand some friendships are for certain seasons in your life, and everybody doesn't make it. And not in a bad way, but like some friends you do outgrow, or whatnot, you just might not be where you need to be. But outgrowing is different than like we have different interests. Like Okay, you're in school, I'm not in school. That doesn't mean we outgrew each other. We're just in two different fields. We're just in two different stages in life right now. And I think sometimes we take that outgrew each other as an excuse to not be there for each other and like foster friendship. Honestly, I think a lot of the outgrew them in that speech is a little narcissistic. Like, what you mean you outgrew me because you got married? What? That was just luck. If, you know, there comes a time where like, my mindset is not as mature as your mindset that you feel on certain topics or issues, that could be outgrowing. Like if there are behaviors that you feel like younger you would do that older you doesn't want to do and I still do them, then that would be considered outgrowing. I don't care where my friends are in life. If you are my homegirl, like I'm gonna be there for you in that stage. That doesn't mean we outgrew each other, you know what I mean? I'm out here with my friend. It's really hot, but we're tanning. Like, I don't know if you can see it. I don't even know if I have a tan line right now. I'm hoping I do. Some type of, yeah, okay, period. But yeah, bathing suit is from Walmart. Bottoms are from Shein. But yeah, shades I think are H&M. Like, why am I at this Spanish club? No. Hey, but it's
Wait, I need that. I gotta put water in it.
What's in front of you? Are you serving us?
Yes.
Okay, period.
This is cooking mama. Okay.
I am lit too, but why did we walk into the wrong restaurant? We sat down, got sat, bro. Like everything is in front of us. And then we went to the wrong spot. And I'm like, I don't want like Korean barbecue. Right.
And they was like, no, it's mine. No, it's mine. But we're here now.
We're here now. Okay, let's try again. It's literally the next days, like since all of that, which y'all just saw, but it was fun. Sunday fun day, that's what that was. And I'm putting on these little Hello Kitty hydrating patches because I'm about to do my makeup. Like I said, I think really just being a girl's girl is just, it's almost synonymous to just being a good person. Like, it's really not hard. The men in your life make it easier or harder for you to be a girl's girl, because sometimes I feel like guys will be in my life, and you know, when you're dating actively, it does feel like competition. Like, that's why I don't really get, like, I don't like dating apps that feel like competition, because it's just like you get in the mindset of, oh, is he talking to this girl? Is he talking to that girl? And it's like, I don't want to think about that every time I meet a girl. Like, you know, the people you hang around have to, you know, provide a good experience. Like, we all as women need to reach out to each other more and just like be the person to spark the hangout. Like, be the person to invite somebody somewhere that you might have been going solo. Like, even if it's just like a random, you know, errand that you have to run, like invite your homegirl. Like, these things lead to conversation, and it's all about community. And I don't know how many times like I've been in a mood or in a rut, and I could go out my house and do the simplest thing, and it just takes my mind off of the situation for a minute. And so being with your homegirl adds to that, like, immensely. And it's the same feeling to where it's like just being in good community. It's nothing like just being in good community. I think sometimes we get a little because like we try to make friends that look like us or come from where we come from, but when you break out of that box, that's where real connection comes from. Like, and I think that's something that's super important. One thing I'll say too is, like, I remember when my coworker first started, she's a little bit older than me, like just a couple years, and she's married and she had a kid and her husband looks nice, like beautiful family. And when she first started, I, like, for the first time in a long time, felt like a sense of jealousy and envy, and I was like, why do I feel this way? I wanted a boyfriend, like I wanted things to work out with my relationships, and they weren't at the moment. And so I just felt like envy, and I had to look in and be like, I only feel this way because I am not being faithful. Like I'm not thinking that God has something good or better for me in my head, and the devil will use that against you like all the time. So you have to redirect your thoughts. Every time I try to pray against it, and now I don't even think about that, like those thoughts that I used to think. And being a girl's girl in that way is just constantly like sometimes reprogramming your brain from what society will make you think or how you feel about yourself. Like even in college, there was like some times where I felt like, why is this girl getting this or that? Or like, is it me? Like da da da. And just reprogramming your brain against that will do so much good. Like, so just put yourself out there this summer. I feel like all the girls should be outside this summer having the time of their lives. That's what I plan to do. But while you're outside this summer, if you don't know, I just dropped some tank tops. Whether you went to HBCU or not, you can rock these and they're so cute. So if y'all enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Bye.